Hey crafters, this is Paulette. I wanted to share the rest of the items that I accumulated during the month of March. I ended up with another trip to Hobby Lobby, which usually never happens for me, and the day that I shopped there I looked at both of these items and passed them up. So I went back. The next day I ended up being in town late enough that the shops were open, and I got the Umbrella Man on sale for $11.99. I'm so excited to have him. As always, Sizzix has test cut the die to show that it works, and I think he will be great for masculine, get well, showers, spring. I just think they're, just like all of Tim Holtz's things, it'd be endless uses. I ended up getting this House Mouse stamp, and I didn't realize that House Mouse is Stampability, so I'm really going to have to pay attention. Hobby Lobby runs a 40% off all the time for Stampability products and Paper Studio products. So I had to have this. It's a normal $8.99, and 40% off of that made it about $5.39. And I have long wanted the little mouse with the single peppermint disc, and I may still get him, but this was so precious and small enough to color. I have purchased some of these House Mouse stamps, the big ones, and they're so time consuming. So this is more my speed, and I loved that the candy canes were in this heart format. You could use it for Valentine's, anniversary, typical love and affection, and of course Christmas. I'm going to do a tutorial later with this using some washable Crayola markers and a little bit of water to get a watercolor look without actually watercoloring. So that will be fun. For Stampin' Up, I don't know how you guys are doing with the economy. Gas is still really ridiculous, and I am spending my $20 just to qualify for whoever's hostess, to win free Stampin' Up product. And I got this stamp set, Take Care. It has this really sweet branch with a nest and eggs and a couple of sentiments, and I think this would make a very nice tree with a die cut behind it. So I will be using that lots that way. I do a lot of hunting cards, which will be really good, and then it will also work as feminine with the little nest. I also got Lucky Limeade stamp pad, and this is one of the new pads. This is my first one that is in this. It's like a foam. The old ones are a fabric, and this is supposed to not concave in through stamping. It's supposed to be more durable and hold up better. So we'll see about that. But we did a beautiful card class using this color, so I had to have it. And then the last thing I have to share is this Lifestyle Crafts mailbox die. And I saw Julie Ebersol do a little tutorial on how to put this together, and I knew immediately I had to have it. Tammy White is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and years ago she did this really sweet little mailbox on her blog, and I had to alter it just a little bit to fit my candies, but I just think it's adorable. And when I saw this Lifestyle Crafts larger mailbox die, I knew I was going to have it. I'm not sure what retail is on it. I don't believe it's on the packaging. But it's a pricey die. Pretty pricey. And this company, MyScrapbookingPlace.com, had it on sale for $15.99. Now I googled them, and somehow I ended up finding that they were a Lifestyle Crafts Platinum company, which means they're a good distributor. You can trust them. So I went to their site, and they had a whole bunch of Quick Cuts dies on sale, but I hit a snag. for some reason, a lot of the products they had there would not move to my cart. And it was different. It was different than the items that were out of stock. You know, they clearly said out of stock. And these items I had trouble with just would not move to the cart, and I got frustrated. So I emailed them, and I waited an hour. Nobody replied, so I just ordered the one die. And I explained that to them on my order, and, you know, they apologized, but there was no explanation or anything. So if you call their number, there's no one there. So they're not, whatever you want to call it. They're not a live site. There's no one there to help you. There is no customer service. But they did have excellent prices, and shipping, there was no information about shipping on their site. So I just went ahead and put this item in my cart and you know, checked out. And shipping ended up being $1.99, which I think is awesome. So go there, check them out. They had a lot of border dies that I wanted that were stupid cheap. I want to say they were $3.99. And they had several quick cuts dies that I wanted, but their site just wasn't working for some reason, so they lost a few bucks from me. But anyway, excellent shipping prices, excellent prices on their dies if you can get them to move to your cart. So go check them out. I guess that wraps it up, and I will be back with April's name tags. Thanks for joining me.